Lake Catholic, Marlington, and Talmadge tonight on Academic Challenge.
Academic Challenge is brought to you by Westfield Insurance. And now, here's the host of Academic Challenge, Jason Nicholas.
Hello, I'm Jason Nicholas, and welcome to Academic Challenge. The challenge is simple. Tonight, these three teams will compete for points by answering questions covering math, science, history, and other topics. We award points for correct answers, and at the end of the season, the top three scoring teams will return for our championship showdown. These points are very important for another reason. Westfield Insurance will grant $20,000 to the top 10 schools that compete this season on Academic Challenge. Now let's get started. Our opening match. It is the lightning round. In this round, all three teams compete. We award 10 points for a correct answer. We'll subtract 10 points for an incorrect or no answer. And we start each team tonight with 100 points. Here we go. All the answers here, guys, begin with the letter C. The letter C. This is the stimulant found in coffee and tea. Marlington.
Caffeine.
Is right. Zagreb is the capital of this European country, Lake Catholic.
Croatia.
That is correct. He headed the government of Cuba from 1959 to 2008. Talmadge.
Castro.
Castro is correct. This is the capital city of Wyoming. Lake Catholic.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne is correct. U.S. space shuttles are launched from this Florida Cape. Lake Catholic.
Canaveral.
Canaveral is right. He worked with J.D. Watson to discover the double helix shape of DNA. Talmadge.
Crick.
Crick. Francis Crick, right. He wrote Childhood's End and 2001 Space Odyssey. Who's this guy? Anybody have a guess? Arthur C. Clarke. He was the 39th U.S. president. Marlington.
Jimmy Carter.
Right. 100 degrees is the boiling point in this temperature system. Marlington.
Celsius.
Celsius or centigrade. Right. For our final lightning round question, let's go over to Natalie Ronayne from the Cleveland Botanical Garden.
Here at Cleveland Botanical Garden, you'll find an extraordinary glass house where you can experience not only the desert climate of Madagascar, but the rainforest of what C-initialed Central American country, whose capital is San Jose.
Marlington.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica is right. Well done. That does it for our opening round. We'll come back and meet the teams as AC continues.
Just like anything can happen in the game you're about to watch, anything can happen in life. That's why there's Westfield Insurance.
Our employees and agency partners are here for you when the unexpected happens. Help put the pieces back together and give you peace of mind.
In addition to high school quiz shows, we support programs like teen driver safety and community involvement.
The bottom line is that we value what you value.
So thanks for tuning in. Now let's watch these sharp young minds compete in what's sure to be an exciting match.
Tonight's judge from Cuyahoga Community College is Clarence Johnson, professor of mathematics. Welcome back to AC. Happy holidays. Now it's time for our Mix It Up round here. The questions are worth 20 points. There's no penalty. For an incorrect answer, if a team answers all 6 questions right, they'll receive those very important 25 bonus points. First, let's take some time, learn a little bit more about team number 1, Lake Catholic. Founded in 1970, located in Mentor, Lake Catholic is a co-ed college prep school educating students from Lake Geauga and Cuyahoga counties with a spirit of respect, compassion, personal integrity, and willingness to serve. Lake Catholic offers its over 800 students dynamic athletic and extracurricular clubs and activities, including mock trials, NHS, bowling. Frank is the captain of Lake Catholic. Frank's on the swim team.
Yes. Also, I'm in the marching band and theater and various other music department activities.
Very good. Over to Ed. Ed, you play rugby. Tell us more about Ed.
I'm the president of the junior class, and I'm in German club.
All right, very good. Over to Nathan. Nathan, you play soccer. Tell everyone at home more about Mr. Nathan.
I'm also in the NHS and a member of the Latin Club and Philosophy Club.
All right, Ed, Frank, Nathan, Lake Catholic, these questions only for you. Study this phrase carefully. You can find the name of what former leader of India, a man called the Mahatma.
Gandhi.
Gandhi is right. This phrase might suggest a catastrophe, but the letters can be rearranged to name what mythical bull-headed monster kept in a labyrinth.
Minotaur.
That is right. Which of these adjectives best describes someone who is complacent?
Self-satisfied.
That is right. Here you have two of the three H-initialed countries that belong in the UN. Missing is what Central American country capital city is Tegucigalpa.
Honduras.
Honduras is right. The chemical symbols for these elements will spell out the last name of what man, a co-leader of the expedition to explore the Louisiana Territory?
Clark.
William Clark is right. With these words, Oscar Wilde dismissed what huge waterfalls on the U.S.-Canadian border?
Niagara.
25 bonus points for Lake Catholic. Guys, nicely done. Team 2 tonight is Marlington. Marlington High School, founded in 1961, located in Stark County, 20 minutes east of Canton. It's the home of the Dukes. Its over 800 students receive a well-rounded education with many programs and activities to choose from, including dual credit AP, as well as many tech prep programs, in addition to many athletic, academic, social, and services clubs. Marlington is most proud to be rated as excellent by the State Department of Education. Adrian is the captain of Marlington. Adrian, you play on the tennis team.
Yes, I am a 2-year letterman on the varsity team, and I am treasurer of our junior class.
Over to Jarrett. Jarrett, you're in the band. Tell us more about yourself.
I am. I'm in concert, marching, and pep band. I also play with the Alliance Symphony Orchestra.
Terrific. Finally, over to Austin. Austin, you're the captain of the soccer team. Tell us more.
I'm also in NHS and Spanish club.
Gentlemen, love the vest look. Marlington, these questions just for you. You'll enjoy universal approval if you find hidden in this phrase, what fish swims upstream to spawn?
Salmon.
Salmon's right. You don't have to beg. Just rearrange the letters here to name what sort of cold floating formation collided with the Titanic in 1912.
Iceberg.
That's right. If you'd like to perpetuate a relationship, you'd want to take which of these actions?
Prolong.
Prolong is right. Here you have two of the world's largest deserts. Add to this list what other desert that covers large sections of Mongolia and China? Big desert out there. Guys have a guess?
Kazakhstan.
No, the Gobi Desert. Combine the chemical symbols for these three elements. You'll spell the name of what South American country that was home to the Inca civilization?
Peru.
Peru is right. With these words here, one English prime minister decided against building what Middle Eastern canal that was actually completed in 1869?
Churchill.
No, the canal is what we're looking for. Suez Canal. That's correct. Well done, Marlington. A couple of tricky ones there. Talmadge is our final team tonight with over 800 students housed in a new building. It's a 4-year comprehensive school located in Summit County and has been ranked by the state as excellent for 9 years. Among programs for students are athletics and theater arts education, which is housed in a state-of-the-art theater and black box studio. The school library houses over 14,000 print and audio-visual items. In addition to strong school spirit, the students are active in the community by sponsoring a Relay for Life team, raising thousands of dollars every year to support Christmas families as well. Benjamin is the captain. Benjamin, you're on the tennis team. Tell us more.
Yes, sir. 4 years. I'm also a member of Leaders in Action and our Relay for Life team.
Very good. Over to Cameron. Cameron, you're on the swim team. Tell us more about Cameron.
I'm also part of Leaders in Action, and I am a lifeguard at a local pool.
Very good. Finally, over to Nick. Nick is the president of National Honor Society. Tell us more about Nick.
That's right. I'm also a part of Leaders in Action, and I play trumpet in marching and jazz bands, and I'm also involved in robotics and a few other things.
Cameron, Benjamin, Nick, Talmadge. These questions just for you. Let's start. This may have been advice to a Civil War general, but if you look carefully, you'll find hidden in it the name of what visceral organ of the body?
Spleen.
Spleen is correct. I don't think spiders have noses. Rearrange these letters to name what severe economic condition, worse than a recession, hit the U.S. in the 1930s?
Depression.
Depression is right. If you gave a barber a gratuity, you'd be giving him which of these?
A tip.
Tip is right. When climbers first reached the top of Mount Everest, they planted the flags of the UK and India, along with the flag of what third country? Capital is Kathmandu.
Nepal.
Nepal, correct. Combine the chemical symbols for these elements to spell the last name of what 19th century American statesman nicknamed the Great Compromiser?
Clay.
Henry Clay is correct. 25 bonus points possible here. This was an 1837 description of what huge stone figure situated near the pyramids?
Sphinx.
25 bonus points. The Talmadge. Well done, gentlemen. That's the end of the round. We're back with more Q&A right after this.
I'm Lindsay Rose of Wicker Insurance Services, a Westfield agency partner, bringing you the Sharing Knowledge, Building Trust question of the week. What is a common way to save money on your home and car insurance?
For the answer and a chance to win an iPad mini, visit westfieldinsurance.com/academic challenge.
Welcome back to AC. Thanks for watching us tonight. Before we begin our next round, let's recap the score so far tonight. In third place, 220 points, Marlington. Second place, 265, Talmadge. So far on the lead tonight, 275, Lake Catholic. Now it is time for a picture-perfect round. Each correct answer here is worth 10 points, but a wrong or no answer will cost 10 points. All three teams are playing here. So hands on your buzzer, eyes on the monitor. Here we go. An ancient Egyptian artist painted this whimsical scene not on canvas, but on what substance the Egyptian used instead of paper? Lake Catholic.
Papyrus.
That is right. According to its title, this watercolor gives us a chilly winter view of what Hunter constellation? Talmadge.
Orion.
Orion is right. These flowers perfume the air on the islands of Luzon and Mindanao in what country composed over 7,000 islands in the South Pacific? Okay, so what country here? Lake Catholic.
Indonesia.
No, Philippines is the right answer there. Which of these is a real number? Marlington.
The cube root of -8.
That is correct. Sculpted in 1778. This is what French philosopher, the author of Candide. Anybody know who this is? Voltaire. You'll achieve a lot if you can find within this sentence the last name of what famous German Baroque composer who wrote Talmadge?
Bach.
Johann Sebastian Bach is correct. Most dolphins live in saltwater, but several hundred inhabit the Indus River in what Asian country, whose capital is Islamabad? Lake Catholic.
Pakistan.
Pakistan is right. This is Cleveland Magazine. The issue here introduced us to a 26-year-old Stowe resident who recently won the national championship for Golden Tee, a video game depicting what sport? Talmadge?
Golf.
Golf is right. Well done there. Puts Talmadge in the lead. That's the end of the round. Academic Challenge continues right after this. I could not say that. Let's welcome our team advisors tonight from Lake Catholic, James Anderson, from Marlington, Mark Griggs, from Talmadge, Emily Harrington, Celia Bowser. Time to get back underway now. Hot picks one at a time. I'll ask each team 8 questions. The correct response, 20 points, no penalty for a wrong answer. Any team answering all 8 questions correctly will receive those very important 25 bonus points. First up, team number 1, Lake Catholic. We go over to Adrian from Marlington. Adrian, 1, 2, 3, or 4? 4, Lake Catholic.
1.
Envelope number 1 for the gentleman from Lake Catholic. Here we go. Both construction and communication were cut off when workmen found themselves speaking different languages at what famous biblical tower?
The Tower of Babel.
That is right. In 1975, the Supreme Court ruled that women could no longer be automatically excused from serving on what courtroom panels?
Jury.
Is right. The Hindu god Vishnu dwelt on the Mount Meru, the Hindu equivalent of what mountain where the Greek god supposedly lived?
Olympus.
Olympus is right. To the monitor, your science question. The islets of Langerhans secrete which of these, a hormone essential in controlling the level of sugar in the bloodstream?
Insulin.
Insulin is right. The Bursa was a mighty fortress overlooking what North African city-state that fought Rome in the Punic Wars?
Carthage.
That is right. Few hunters have gotten into more trouble than Coleridge's Ancient Mariner, who was doomed when he shot what bird?
The griffin.
The albatross. To the monitor, your math question. Which is the next number in this sequence?
9.
9 is right. A book titled Back to Work was the work of what man who had a job in the 1990s as our 42nd president?
Clinton.
Bill Clinton is right. Well done, Lake Catholic. All right, team number 2 tonight is Marlington. We go over to Benjamin from Talmadge. Benjamin, what will it be? 2, 3, or 4?
3.
Envelope number 3 for the gentleman from Marlington. Here we go, guys. At Marie Antoinette's wedding, hundreds of spectators were accidentally killed by what explosive devices that Americans enjoy on the 4th of July?
Fireworks.
That's right. The first Protestant church in North America was built in 1608 in what first permanent English colony in Virginia?
Jamestown.
That is right. Though he introduced as Edward Bear, the beloved friend of Christopher Robin, he is better known by what other name in the title of a A.A. Milne work?
Pooh.
Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, correct. To the monitor your science question, only 88 elements occur in nature, but scientists have been able to produce additional transuranium elements, including which of these? Need an answer here, gentlemen.
Lawrencium.
That is right. The first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes was what Polish-born women scientist honored for her work with radium?
Marie Curie.
That is right. People talk about pie in the sky, but what other food is in the sun? And the title of a play by Lorraine Hansberry. No guess?
No guess.
Raisin in the sun. To the monitor your math question, evaluate this expression. C equals 3, D equals 4.
$75.
75 is right. One Civil War soldier at the Battle of Antietam was what 19-year-old sergeant who would later become our 25th president and serve during the Spanish-American War?
William McKinley.
Well done. William McKinley is right. Good job, Marlington. Talmadge is team 3. We go over to Frank from Lake Catholic. What will it be, 2 or 4?
2.
Envelope number 2, envelope number 4, maybe next time. All right, gentlemen, Cameron, Benjamin, Nick, here we go. All 4 verses of our national anthem end with what same word, which is a synonym for courageous?
Brave.
Brave is right. In the 1960s, a farmer in equatorial Africa found Snowflake, the first known albino example of what largest of the great apes?
Gorilla.
That is right. Periodic explosions of magnetic energy 80,000 miles above the Earth result in the sudden brightening of what colorful polar phenomenon?
Aurora Borealis.
That is correct. To the monitor for your science question, which of these organs removes nitrogenous wastes in the form of urea and excess water from the blood?
Kidney.
Kidney is right. Bernardo O'Higgins and Jose de San Martin were both important in the fight to win independence for what South American country with a long Pacific coastline?
Argentina.
Chile is the right answer there. After having his first novel banned for indecency, what American author regained literary respectability with the Red Badge of Courage? No guess? Stephen Crane. To the monitor your math question, evaluate this expression here.
$204.
204, correct. His experience as an apprentice tailor must have proved useful to what 17th president as he tried to sew the Union back together after the Civil War?
Johnson.
Johnson is right. Well done there, and that does it for our Hot Picks round. Coming up next, it's the grab bag round. Very close match. Stay close.
For complete information about everything academic, visit us online at newsnet5.com/academic challenge.
Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Before we continue, let's recap the scores so far tonight. Third place, 370 points. Marlington. Second place, Talmadge, 415. And so far in the lead tonight, 425. Lake Catholic. Tight game. Now it is time for our grab bag round. It's a free-for-all. Each correct answer is worth 20 points. Team will lose 20 points for a wrong or no answer. Also some visual questions here. Those are plus or minus 30. Again, this is for all three teams. So everyone, hands on your buzzers. Our grab bag round begins now. What same letter of the alphabet names an informal cotton shirt as well as a formation used in football? Talmadge.
T.
T is right. Dogs are used to sniff out explosives today, but it was the Earl of Salisbury who helped uncover what leader of England's 1605 gunpowder plot? Anybody know this? Fox. Nobody likes a lycanthrope, the technical name for what legendary creature that turns fanged Lake Catholic?
Werewolf.
And Harry at every full moon. Werewolf is right. To the monitor here. The Tanzanian flag incorporates the colors from the flag of what island, which in 1964 joined with Tanganyika, Lake Catholic?
Zanzibar.
To form Tanzania, Zanzibar is correct. And how many ways can you arrange the four letters in the word math? M-A-T-H. Anybody know this? 24. At a come-as-you-are party for fictional heroes, what character created by Edgar Rice Burroughs might appear dressed just in a loincloth? Lake Catholic?
Tarzan.
Tarzan is right. The book Conditioned Reflexes was published by what Russian scientist who conditioned dogs to salivate at the sound of a bell? Talmadge.
Ivan Pavlov.
Pavlov is right. To the monitor, this deep thought was expressed by what Anglo-Irish writer who can be judged by such works as The Importance of Being Earnest? Lake Catholic.
Oscar Wilde.
That is right. Choice. As water is cooled from 4 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees, will its density decrease, increase, or stay the same? Marlington.
Decrease.
Decrease is right. The production of oil dominates the economies of many Middle Eastern countries, and also that of what South American country where Caracas is the capital? Lake Catholic.
Venezuela.
Is right. Last summer, Bob Manfred was chosen to succeed Bud Selig as the commissioner of what major U.S. sport? Lake Catholic.
Baseball.
Baseball is right. To the monitor. Choice. This 1890 photograph shows what French artist famous for his paintings of French nightlife? Is it Toulouse-Lautrec, El Greco, or Vermeer? Anybody guess here? Toulouse-Lautrec. In the book Johnny Tremaine, a boy joins what colonial organization whose name can be paraphrased as Children of Freedom? Talmadge.
Sons of Liberty.
That is right. In the first line of Moby Dick, the narrator introduces, I cannot finish the question. That means the game is over. Let's take a look at our final standings tonight. In third place, 390 points, Marlington. In second place, 475, Talmadge. And our winner tonight, 565, Lake Catholic. Congratulations. Join us January 3rd. We feature teams from Loudonville, Ritztown University School. I'm Jason Nicholas. We'll see you January 3rd for another edition of Academic Challenge. Good night, everybody.
Academic Challenge has been brought to you by Westfield Insurance.